Vijay Kumar, Vice President Finance with NCC, joins us now. Vijay, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Chart the big picture for us. Post monsoon, is there a pickup in execution? Is there a pickup in order book? Is there a uptick also in terms of the cash flows which you're getting from the government?
Yeah, very good morning to you. Our performance has not seen any dip because of monsoon or for whatever reason. If you see our H1 numbers, it is 6,000 crores. And we have already achieved like pre-pandemic levels of activity in the last quarter of previous year itself. So that is continuing even in the first 2 quarters of this year. So we haven't seen any, as far as NCC is concerned, we haven't seen any dip in the post monsoon. Perhaps that could be because of our business mix. Large part of our revenues come from buildings and water and other segments, especially. And as far as the order book also concerned, we have got decent order flow even during this quarter also. As at the end of H1, we were somewhere around 6,800 crores of order inflow, what we have seen. And this compared to this last year, it was only 5,400 crores, which is 30%, nearly 30% jump. And as we speak, the order book position is now 8,300 crores. So that's what we see is we haven't seen any slowdown in our activity due to monsoon or whatever reason it is. And as far as the cash flows are concerned from the governments, I think that is going on decent levels. Our receivable levels are now at 90, 95 days. So I think this is a normalized factor, except for AP receivables. If you don't factor in the AP receivables, the receivables days will come down to somewhere around 2 months. So I think the monsoon thing has not affected NCC so far.
Order book right now, would you say is legacy, which is old order book, which will get executed, but it's low margin? How much of the order book is new order book, which has come at higher margins in last one and a half year?
You see, as I said, there is order inflow of 6,800 crores in H1. As we speak now, it is close to 8,300 crores. I will not be able to specify exactly what would be the margin each order in the order book position as such. But however, we can expect, I think the same margin should continue given the inflationary pressures.
Right. Also, help us understand that going forward, how exactly would order intakes, ramp up in execution, etc., help drive up the capex cycle?
You see, and if you talk about India as a whole as an economy, I think the FY22 growth was driven by majorly the gross capital formation, which is higher by 15%. Even this year also, if you see the government spending, which is increased by 35% compared to previous year. And there are several schemes like Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana and metro projects, then you have Jal Jeevan Mission. So these projects are, attracting huge investment from central government. And as we see, the policymakers are abreast of what is happening in the economy, and they are taking right policy initiative in terms of national infrastructure pipeline, etc. In this regard.
With the sizable land bank spread across cities in South India that you have, how is it that you're planning to, bring about value accretion? What are you planning to do with those land parcels?
You see, we have some land in our subsidiary which we have monetized in the last year itself. If you see, FY 22 March itself, we have monetized it, and we have sold our equity and debt. We are expecting the repayment of debt in that subsidiary company, which would be like close to 500 and. Considering the interest on the repayment itself.
We'll let you go on that note. Appreciate your time. Thanks so much for joining in, Mr. Vijay Kumar, and giving us an insight as to what the outlook is on NCC.